How we doing? You right? Good, good. So this is another IPA review with Smokey. How we doing, Smokes? Now, I had some IPAs from White Row Farm Shop, Beckington in Frome, or near Frome, this is one of them. And I've also got some IPAs from Udders Farm in Dorset. Now the ones in Dorset, the ones I've got from there are a lower ABV alcohol. This is a 6%. Now I want to do the lower ones in order up to the higher strength. However, the one I had yesterday was absolutely diabolical. So I wanted to try a good one. I know Hop Union Brewery are good. So this one is called Hop Fiction. Love the name. It's a 6% ABV. These are made in Bristol, Brislington in Bristol. And everything's good in Bristol. You know, the nightlife, the beers, the ales, the people, most of the time, most of the areas. I love Bristol. Spent a lot of time there, DJ'd there, drunk there. But yeah, this is an actual IPA. It's a New England IPA. And this one says on the can, where if I can find it, here we go. Did you know the iconic dance scene in Pulp Fiction was filmed in a single take, with John Travolta reportedly enjoying a beer beforehand to calm his nerves and to find his groove? If you're planning to hit the dance floor yourself, a chilled Hop Fiction might just be the perfect warm-up partner. Hazy and light golden with a soft, pillowy mouthfeel. Looking forward to this. Juicy bursts of mango, pineapple and peach from Mosaic and Eldorado meet creamy oats and subtle sweetness. Sabro adds coconut and tropical notes, all rounded out by low bitterness and a smooth, fruity finish. Now that sounds ideal. Absolutely perfect. So, when they say you're going to get bursts of mango, pineapple, peach, I never really get that. I can go, yeah, it tastes a bit fruity, a bit tropical, but I'm not really getting what you're saying, the actual peach or the mango or the pineapple or whatever. So this will be interesting to see if this is going to be any better. And that's not just with Hop Union Brewery, by the way. This is with all IPAs. If you're new to IPAs and you see one that's got all these fruits listed, right, don't expect to get that sort of fruit burst like a tropical fruit drink. You won't get it. So anything else on here I need to be aware of? Oh, can I get a like and a follow? A like and subscribe? A like and whatever it is you do on the platform you're watching me on? Much appreciated. Now, what was I doing? See if there's anything else on here. Pour carefully, may contain sediment. I don't mind about the sediment, to be honest with you. Okay, let's get a smell, and then a look, and then a taste. That smells nice. It smells like a nice... See, maybe because I've read it on the can, but I was going to say, in my head, it smells like a nice, creamy, hazy IPA. But I did read that on the side of the can, so that must be a placebo, maybe. Oh, that smells good. Okay, let's have a look. And let's smell it in the glass, because it can sometimes smell different when it's in the glass. Oh. That's darker than I was expecting. A lot darker. Wow. Okay, good head. We like some good head. Hello! That is very dark. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a hazy, creamy colour. Like a beigey, sort of yellowy colour, but different. This is very brown. Yeah, pretty much identical on the camera, to be honest with you. It's pretty dark, pretty hazy. The smell of it in the glass is weaker than it is in the can on this one. What's up, mate? What do you want? You got some cardboard over there. Is there a nut in that? No, you've ate it. Oh well, you have to wait till we go in the living room. Okay, let's give it a taste. Cheers. different, not what I was expecting. Let me see if he wants to go back. Do you want to go back? Oh, you don't? Okay, cool. If he wants to go back, he'll fly anyway. Okay, now what I'm getting from this, as the first swigs, it hasn't got the nasty aftertaste of a stronger IPA, which is good. It has got an aftertaste, but it's not bad. It's not horrible at all. What I am getting, though... Let me get it again. Hold on a sec. Two secs. Right, I was conscious that his whistling might be overdoing it on the microphone, so he's flown off. Yeah, there is an underlying taste, which I can't put my finger on what it is. I can't put my finger on it. So it's very smooth for a 6%. Doesn't taste that strong, which is, which is good, because sometimes the stronger ones can actually interfere with the flavour. This is actually really nice. I wouldn't say that it's as flavoursome as some of the lower strength ones I've had recently, but it still tastes good. It's almost like a cross between an old-fashioned country pub ale and an IPA. It's a weird one, this. Little fly, get out of it. 1 second. Okay, I've shut the door now as well because he's getting very loud with the whistling. Yeah, so nice, smooth, strong, doesn't taste strong, has a taste that I can't put my finger on, which isn't bad. It's nice, but I don't know what it is. Now, reading back down its notes, it's juicy bursts of mango, pineapple, and peach. Nope, don't get any of those. Creamy oats and subtle sweetness. Yes, definitely. It has got the sweetness. When you get the aftertaste, sometimes you get like at the back of your throat. It coats the back of your throat and the top of your mouth. This doesn't have that, but it does have a sweet sort of taste that floods the taste buds. It's really good, really different. I really like it. I said really a lot then, didn't I? Coconut and tropical notes. I think it might be the coconut I'm getting hints of. Well, I said I couldn't quite put my finger on. Yeah, it might well be. Not too sure, because it's a bit of a flood of different aromas and tastes. And the more I drink it, the more I like it. It is really nice. Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you what, let's get on some scoring. Oh, he's going off on one now. The smell, it wasn't as strong. It was a nice smell, but it wasn't as strong, especially when it went to the glass. Sometimes when you put an IPA in the glass, or a lager in the glass, or any ale really, it can have a bit of a sickly scent to it. This doesn't, thankfully. I'd say it's going to get a 2 out of 3. Then you've got the taste. I'm going to get that fly. The taste out of 5. Waiting for that. It's been sitting there for ages. Good burp for a good IPA. Taste-wise, 4 out of 5. The reason it's not going to get anything higher than a 4 out of 5 is I do like it. I like it a lot. But, and I can't put my finger on it, there's a few that I've had recently, which, especially the other night, I preferred them, but I do love this. I really love this. However, it's a difficult one because this is so good. It is really nice. I'm liking it more and more as I drink it. Yeah, it's going to stick with the 4 out of 5 for now. It's going to stick with 4 out of 5. Okay, the aftertaste, bitterness, hoppiness, gackiness. Hasn't got it, but it has got a nice sort of sweet taste. It's going to get the maximum 3 out of 3. And by the way, with the taste review or the scoring out of 5, nothing gets a 5. So a 4 is really high. The highest I go really is 4.5, and it has to be amazing for that. And the reason why I give it a little bit of wiggle room is that there's going to be a day maybe that I'll go, oh my God, this is my favorite IPA. It is amazing. And that'll probably make the 5 out of 5. Until then, I'm trying to hold off and I'm searching for that ideal IPA. I mean, I've had a lot of really good ones. I've got some favorites, but I'm hoping that one day I'm going to have this one that goes, oh, this is the mother of all IPAs. You know what I mean? Okay. The tin. I can give them, if I want to, a bonus 1 or 2 points for the can design. Now, I love Hop Union Brewery because the way they do their cans, I like them. It's going to get the full marks of 2 out of 2. So, totaling them up, 6, 9, 12. 12 out of 13, is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, my bad, 11 out of 13. I was going to say, really? I've got that wrong, haven't I? 11 out of 13. So, nearly maximum points. Just 1 point off with the taste, which doesn't take anything away from the taste. It is really good. It's just that, yeah, I think 4 is good for this, yeah. I think it's because the sweetness, even though I like it, I can imagine it's going to become quite sickly after a while, as in if you're necking these back. But then again, at 6%, unless you've eaten and you're up for a long night and pacing yourself, you're not going to drink many of these anyway. When I say many, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's going to be right. 11 out of 13. That's a really, really good score. Anything above 8 is fantastic. The maximum score I've given at all really is 11.5, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Not really much more I can say on that. Links. Like I said, I got this from White Road Farm Shop. You're bound to be able to get these in lots of places. I know that supermarkets sell Hop Union Brewery. If you can't get them from your local supermarket and you want to get them online, there's the website. Is that just the website? It's not, is it? It's the website and the social media handle. And then they have got a QR code, which is just there. I'm not a fan of QR codes. Okay. And if you didn't know and you wanted to know, there's the address as well, by the way, below the website and social media handle. Okay, brilliant. Right, before I go, a friend, well, my brother-in-law's partner came back from the Philippines. She was back there visiting family, and she brought me this back with her. Look at that, a mango rum liqueur. Now, I don't know how to drink it. Most rums I end up either shotting or putting with like Coke or something. In fact, I can't do a review on it, but there's a rum I do drink. Me and my brother-in-law drink, actually, and it's a 75%. It's supposed to go in mixers, but we do it in shots. It's called Tiki Fire Rum. I'll show you that sometime. So if you've got any ideas or any suggestions on the best way to try this, I am going to Tinternet it as well and try and find out what the best way to have this. It's only I say only, it's 17%? 16% by volume, 32 proof. So yeah, if you've got any ideas or any suggestions on what to do with this, how to drink it, what to mix it with, let me know. What goes really well with mango? That'd be fantastic. Excellent. Right, that's it for today. Anything else I need to let you know about? No, I've done that. Brilliant. Okay, well, I'll speak to you tomorrow then. Will I speak to you tomorrow? I'm working tomorrow evening. I should better squeeze an IPA review in after that, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's me out. And yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Peace.